Boston Bruins fan, if you don't want to miss any exclusive Bruins news, subscribe to this channel now. We are constantly on the lookout for the latest dear information about your favorite team, ensuring you are always up to date with everything that happens. Join us so you don't miss any important details. As the NHL season enters its final weeks, victories, eliminations, and playoff clashes begin to emerge. The Boston Bruins secured their 8th consecutive playoff appearance at the end of last week. However, that doesn't diminish the importance of the remaining 7 games, as they remain tied with the Florida Panthers for the lead in the Atlantic Division. As we head into April, the New York Rangers look set to take the lead in the Eastern Conference. The Rangers currently hold a 3-point lead over the Bruins with 1 game less played. The Bruins currently lead the Atlantic Division with 101 points, however, the Panthers are just 2 points behind, with 1 more game played, and have the advantage in the tiebreaker criteria, due to a greater number of victories in regulation time. These 2 teams will face each other again this Saturday, in the last match of the regular season. If they maintain their position and clinch the division for the 2nd year in a row, the Bruins will likely face the top-seeded wildcard team. The Tampa Bay Lightning currently occupy that position in the East, but are 4 points behind the Toronto Maple Leafs for the 3rd spot in the Atlantic Division. With the Philadelphia Flyers and Washington Capitals competing for the 3rd spot in the Metropolitan Division, everything indicates that the Lightning or Maple Leafs will occupy the first wild-card spot. However, if the Bruins are somehow able to overtake the Rangers for the conference lead, they would face the lowest-seeded wildcard team, which could be one of the Flyers, Capitals, or Detroit Red Wings. Confrontation between Bruins and Maple Leafs. Where have we heard this before? These 2 original 6 rivals have a reasonable chance of facing off again for their 3rd first-round matchup in 6 seasons. The Bruins won all 4 meetings with Toronto during the regular season. The Maple Leafs boast a powerful offense, with Austin Matthews notching his 2nd consecutive 60-goal season. William Nylander, Mitch Marner, and captain John Tavares serve as Matthews' main complementary pieces. The Bruins had success limiting Toronto's lethal offense in the regular season, and that trend would need to continue if they wanted to advance to the 2nd round. With the Maple Leafs ending their playoff drought last year, they will look to improve on last year's first-round victory over the Lightning and finally get past the Bruins. Jim Montgomery's team will look to expose Toronto's defensive and goalkeeping weaknesses. Goaltenders Ilya Samsonov and Joseph will have had inconsistent seasons at best. Toronto will look to set the pace against Boston's defensive core, an area that Montgomery has often criticized throughout the season. In the second half of the season, the Bruins' special teams failed to live up to their high standards. Toronto's star power play could present some problems for Boston's penalty kill. Between that and a 5v5 offense that has stagnated at times, the Bruins could encounter their share of difficulties in a potential 7-game series. As seen in their previous first-round meetings, however, the Bruins will want to rely on tight-scoring games to neutralize Toronto's high-octane offense. Confrontation between Bruins and Lightning. The Lightning are a team no one wants to face at any point in the playoffs. And now, they look like a team ready for the playoff marathon. Tampa Bay has an 11-2-2 record in its last 15 games, including a 3-1 win over the Bruins on Wednesday. With 3 wins in 4 meetings, the Lightning remained a thorn in the side of the Bruins during the regular season. The Bolts feature significant high-level talent throughout the lineup, with a potential Hart Trophy finalist in Nikita Kucherov leading the offense, a perennial Norris Trophy candidate in Victor Hedman anchoring the defense, and 2019 Vezina Trophy winner, Andrei Vasilevsky, in goal. Boston will look to take advantage of Tampa Bay's depth, which isn't as strong as it was during its back-to-back Stanley Cup runs in 2020 and 2021. The Bruins have received some timely secondary production from their bottom 6 forwards recently, and continuing that trend could help them to achieve success in a possible clash with the Lightning. Don't forget to like this video as it is essential to ensure you don't miss out on the latest Bruins news we share here. Thank you in advance for your collaboration. Continuing. Like Toronto, Tampa Bay features an elite power play unit. Kucherov is always a step ahead of the defense, and with Boston's special teams slipping recently, this is an area that Tampa Bay will certainly look to expose. With their significant playoff experience, the John Cooper-led Lightning won't be easy prey for the Bruins, Panthers, or whoever faces them in the first round. Showdown between Bruins and the second wild-card team. There is still a small chance that the Bruins face the second wild-card team, which could be any of the Capitals, Flyers, or Red Wings. Despite their -31 goal differential, the Capitals have a physical team capable of playing and winning tight games. The Caps feature one of the best scorers in league history, Alex Ovechkin, with a supporting cast consisting of Dylan Strome, TJ Oshie, and John Carlson. With Charlie Lindgren's recent run in goal, the Caps have catapulted themselves into third place in the Metropolitan Division. The Flyers are a surprising team in the playoff picture, being a year or two ahead of their presumed rebuild. As is typical of a John Tortorella-coached team, the Flyers will play all 200 feet of ice, block shots, finish their plays, and be a nuisance to play against physically. They are led by 30-game goal scorer Travis Konechny. Amidst the Cutter-Gauthier drama and everything else thrown Philadelphia's way, they have weathered the proverbial storm and aim to extend their season until the end of April. The Red Wings are just 1 point away from the playoff picture in the 8th year of their rebuild. With a healthy core of young talent like Lucas Raymond and Moritz Seider, combined with veterans Dylan Larkin and Alex DeBrincat, the Wings find themselves this close to a playoff spot since their last appearance in 2015-16. Detroit showed off their quest after adding 3-time Stanley Cup champion Patrick Kane to supplement their scoring production. With the playoffs approaching, the Bruins appear to have their hands full in the first round. However, Bees fans will be in for a thrilling contest when the playoffs begin in a few weeks. Dear fellow Boston Bruins fan, it is with great excitement that I share with you the exciting news about our beloved team. This is a proud moment for all of us, and I would like to take this opportunity to express my gratitude for your continued support. However, I would like to make a special request of you, our loyal follower. I know it may seem like a small gesture, but every like and subscription to our channel makes a huge difference to us. If you haven't already, I would like to kindly ask you to consider subscribing to our channel and leaving a like on our videos. Our goal is to bring quality content and keep you up to date with all the news and happenings related to the Boston Bruins. If you could take a moment of your time to support us in this way, we would be immensely grateful. Remember, every action you take helps us grow and reach a larger audience, which allows us to continue doing what we love, celebrating and sharing our passion for the Boston Bruins with all of our fans. Thank you in advance for your understanding and continued support. Together, we are stronger. With gratitude, the team.